Pretty little Sally goes walking down the alley, displays Sally goes to and they can see a goddess, but no free gratis, an inch or two, and then she knows when to say when. Papa, Papa, that's how it goes. Papa, Papa, everyone knows. Whether it's hidden or whether it shows, it's the same old Papa. She was from the country, but now she's up a gum tree. She let a fella feed her and lead her along. What's the use of crying? She's made her bed to lie in. She's glad to bring some coin in and join in this song. Papa, Papa, that's how it goes. So Papa, Papa, everyone knows. She is no longer the same blushing rose ever since Papa. There's a little tea that's how it goes. Papa, everyone knows. They also close what they want to suppose when they hear Papa. Papa, Papa, that's how it goes. Papa, Papa, everyone knows. They also close what they want to suppose when they hear
Strong men tremble when they hear it. They got cause enough to fear it. It's much blacker than they smear it. Nobody mentions my name. Rich men hold their £5 notes out. Stage me empty and their coats out. They know I could tear their throats out just at the mention of my name. We're mentioned in the end. Let me see the man who dares stop me. Stop me, take him away. He can start to say his prayers. Biceps like an iron girth, faithful to another love. If I just so much as heard a look, even whisper, strong men tremble when they hear it. They've got cause enough to fear it. It's much blacker than they smear it. Nobody mentions my name. One tough slumming with his valet bumped into me in the alley. Now his eyes will never tally. He's never heard of my name. One bloke used to lay the claim he could take my name in vain. Poor bloke, shame he was so green. Never was he seen again. Once back, what's the use of telling? In hell, that's where I'll be burning. Meanwhile, think of all I'm earning, all on account of my name. What is it? What is it? What is it? Belsides!
Where's Oliver? What's happened to Oliver? Come now! What?
Who comes? Where comes?
He got nabbed on the job. They took him to court. The man he wrote came out of the court with Oliver and offered a coach to his home.
Why didn't you look after him? Why didn't you bring him back with you?
He looks worried.
One of us, Bill, a new boy, went on his first job today with Dodger. And I'm afraid that he might say something that will get us into trouble.
That's very likely. You blowed upon Fagin.
And, well, you see, Bill, if the game were to be up with us, it may very well be up with a great many more. And, well, it would turn out a lot worse for you than it would for me, my dear.
Well, someone has got to see what's been said or done. If he hasn't talked yet, there's still a chance we might be able to get back without suspicion. Wouldn't happen the very second he hits his head out that door. Now who's gonna go?
The very thing. Now, see, my dear, what do you say?
The very thing.
That it won't do, so it's no use to trying it on, Fagin.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I say, Bill.
And you're the very person to do it. No one up there knows anything about you.
Well, as I don't want them to, neither. It's really more no than yes with me, Bill.
She'll go for it.
No, she won't, Fagin.
Yes. She will.
Oh, get out! Come.
Get out!
I think you'll find a great improvement in the boy.
Oh, sir, that's for me to decide.
Thank you, Mrs. Bedwin.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel today, my boy?
Much better, thank you, sir. May I stay here always?
If you wish, dear boy, if you wish. Here's the doctor to see you.
You're feeling much better, are you not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I know you are. You're hungry too, aren't you?
No, sir.
No, not hungry. He's not hungry, Mrs. Bedwin.
No, sir.
You're feeling sleepy, though, aren't you?
No, sir.
Not sleepy. Not hungry. He's not thirsty either. I'll eat my head. He's thirsty. Are you?
Yes, sir. Rather thirsty.
Oh, well, just as I suspected. It's natural for you to be thirsty. You may give him a little tea, Mrs. Bedwin.
Yes, doctor.
And Oliver, you may go out if you wish and get a breath of fresh air. Don't let him get too warm, Mrs. Bedwin, but don't let him get too cold either.
No,
Will
sir.
you have the goodness?
No, sir.
You'll be glad to be going out, Oliver. Doctor, do you notice the extraordinary likeness between that boy's face and the portrait of my daughter Agnes?
Can't say that I do. There's only two types of boys. Mealy-faced boys and beef-faced boys.
Which is Oliver?
Mealy-faced? Where does he come from?
Didn't I tell you? He was arrested for stealing my wallet.
What?
It was all my mistake. When the shopkeeper told us what really happened, and he was released by the magistrate, I brought him here to make what amends I could. But I must confess, I find myself strangely attached to the child.
Oh, he's deceiving you, my good friend. Why, he's had a fever. What of that? Fevers are not peculiar to good people, are they? And sometimes bad people have fake fevers, don't they? He stole your wallet, didn't he? He'll steal more, sir.
He didn't. Yes, what is it?
Bookseller, sir.
Ah, yes, thank you. Now, I've got some other books here. Hey, wait a moment. Hey, come back. Oh, dear. He's gone, and I particularly wish some books to be returned today.
Well, send Oliver with them. Be sure to get them there safely, you know, and he does, I'll leave my head.
Please, sir, let me take them for you.
Oh, very well, my boy, very well. If you wish, you shall. Now, I'll tell you what I want you to do. Take these books and say that you've come to pay the £4.10 that Mr. Brownlow owes. Here's £5. No need to rush, it's just down the road. But I shall expect you back in 10 minutes.
Very good, sir.
Now let us see, Mrs. Bedwin. 10 minutes.
10 minutes, sir.
There'll never be a taste of sunny respectable people to join a band of thieves and bad characters. Nearly broke his mother's heart. Oh, make him come home. You wretch. Go on, you little brute.
I have got no mother, father, brother, sister.
Oh, just listen to him.
What the devil's this? Young Oliver, why you've worried your mother to death. Where have you... What books are these?
Mr. Brownlows.
So you've been stealing again, have you? You're nothing but a thief and a vagabond. Let's take you over to your mother right now.
Come on, Oliver.
Come on, Oliver.
Don't leave him, Bill. We're here.
Look, boys, it's Oliver.
He's got books, Fagin. Look at his togs, Fagin. Super fine cloth with heavy swell cuts. Why, you ain't nothing but a gentleman, Fagin.
So good to see you again, my dear. After Dodgers, we'll give you a new soap soon so we don't spoil this here Sunday one. Why didn't you write to us and tell us you were coming, my dear? You would have had something warm for supper.
What's that? That's mine, Fagin.
No, mine, Bill. Mine. You can have the books.
That ain't mine. Mine and Nancy's things. Then I'll take the boy back. Now hand over.
This is hardly fair, Bill.
Fair or not fair, hand over. Hardly fair, is it? You think Nancy and me's got nothing better to do with your precious time than to spend it chasing little kids? Give it here, Mrs. Little skeleton. Give it. That's for I'm troubling not having enough night. Now go start a library.
You can't keep the books. They're Mr. Brownlows. He finds out you have them, he'll be after you.
Oh, he'll be after me, will he? Well, what have you told him about us?
Nothing.
Well, that remains to be seen, doesn't it? And if you've said anything at all, I'll wager this young scalawag has told you everything. Get off me before I split your head against the wall.
No, I don't care for that, Bill. This child shan't be harmed unless you kill me first.
Shanty? Will that happen to you? You don't keep off.
All right, we've got the boy. What's the matter?
It's gonna matter, Fake.
No, she hasn't, Fagin, so don't you fake it.
Keep quiet, will you?
No, I will not keep quiet.
All this violence!
So I run away.
I'll not stand by and see it done, Bill. Leave him be. Let him be, or I'll put my mark on someone and not care for the consequence.
Why, Nancy, you're wonderful today. Such talent. What an actress.
Am I? Take care I don't overdo it. Because I'll put my finger on someone and I don't care if I ain't with you.
You know
Oh, yes! I know all about it! Who I am and what I am.
Then be quiet! I will quiet you for a good long time to come. And you're a fine one, coming on with all this humane and genteel rubbish. The fine sport to show the child what kind of life you have.
Lord help me, I am. And I wish I would have been struck dead in the street before I lent a hand in bringing him here. From today on, he's a thief and a liar. And all that's bad in this world from this day forward. Is this bad after loving you? Without beating him to death?
Come, Sykes. We must have civil words. Civil words, Bill.
Oh yes, civil words. You deserve them from me. I've been thieving for you since I was a child of his age and for 12 years since. Don't you forget it.
Yeah, but you'll live.
Take care of it, Bill. You take care of him, Doctor. Now take care of yourself. A man's got a heart, hasn't he? Joking apart, hasn't he? And though I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint, I'm finding it hard to be really as black as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fellow be a villain all his life? All the trials and tribulations. Better settle down and get myself a wife. And a wife will cook and sew for me, will come for me and go for me, will go for me and nag at me. Her fingers she will wag at me, my money she will take from me, and misery she'll make for me. I think I better think it out again. A wife you can keep anyway. I'd rather sleep anyway. Left alone in the world, I'm starting from now. So, how to make friends and to influence people? So, how? I'm reviewing the situation. I must quickly look up everyone I know. Titled people with a station who can help me make a real impressive show. And I'll own the suite at Claridge's and run a fleet of carriages and wave at all the duchesses with friendliness as much as is befitting of my new estate. Good morning to you, magistrate. I think I better think it out again. So where do I go? Somebody! Who do I know? Nobody. All my dearest companions have always been villains and thieves. So now in this time of life, I should start to turn over new leaves. I'm reviewing the situation. If you want to eat, you've got to earn a bob. Is it such a humiliation for a robber to perform an honest job? So, a job I'm getting possibly, I wonder who my boss will be. I wonder if he'll take to me what bonuses he'll make to me. I'll start at 8 and work till late at normal rate and all to wait! I think I better think it out again. So what happens when I'm 70. Must be a time, 70, when you're old and it's cold and who cares if you live or you die. Your one consolation's the money you may have put by. I review the situation. I'm a baden and the baden I shall stay. You'll be seeing no transformation, but it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. Don't want no one to hurt for me or make to do the dirt for me. This rotten life is not for me. It's getting much too hot for me. Don't want no one to rob for me. But who will find a job for me? There is no in between for me. So who will change the scene for me? I think I better think it out again. Hey!
And to think, 2 weeks ago it was done. It seems an age. I sold myself for a set of teaspoons, a set of tweezers, and a milk pot, with a small quantity of second-hand furniture and £20 cash. I went very reasonably, I did, madam. Cheap. Dirt cheap.
Cheap? You want a bit at any price, dear. Do you know I paid for you? Lord love knows that. Do you sit there snoring all day?
I shall sit here as long as the humour strikes me, madam. And though I was not snoring, I shall snore, gape, sneeze, cry, or otherwise make noises as the humour strikes me, such being my prerogative.
Your prerogative?
I said the word, madam. The prerogative of a man is to command.
And what's the prerogative of a woman? In the name of goodness!
To obey, madam. To obey. A skill that you should have learned by now if your dear husband had taught it to you, and I wish he had, because if he had, he would have been alive today.
Oh, you hard-hearted brute!
Cry away, madam, cry away. It opens the lungs, cleans the eyes, softens the temper, and washes the face. Cry away.
How dare you speak to me like that? You great big lump! Now talk about your prerogative if you dare. Shut up and take yourself away from here before I do something desperate. Well, are you going?
Certainly, madam. It's no intention of staying. It's just that you get so very violent.
Who is it?
She says she's got something to say. She wants that water when she hears.
Go on, get out of it. Go on, get out of it.
Now listen to me. Once in this very room, I nursed a poor young creature with cuts and bruises on her feet with walking. She gave birth to a baby and died.
What about her?
I robbed her, I did. All she had were around her neck. And it was gold.
Gold? Yes, gold. Go on, what of it?
Look it! She whispered in my ear that if that babe should live, there will come a day when he wished out his poor mother name.
The boy's name?
They called him
Yes?
Oliver.
Mr. Bethel!
Indeed we must, madam. Indeed we must.
Oliver, Oliver, that was the mice with the large appetite. Oliver, Oliver,
Apparently he's from a rich family, and to think we nearly stupidly went and lost track of him. If the truth were told, we both were delighted at seeing the back of him.
Oliver, Oliver,
What will we do?
we will give him his due.
And we'll praise the day that somebody gave us Oliver.
I understand you bring information regarding the boy, Oliver Twist.
I have come to answer your advertisement. Bumble is the name, beadle of the workhouse where the boy was kept before he was apprenticed to an undertaker, where he ran away from.
Yes, yes. Do you know where the boy is now?
Not no more than nobody else.
Well, what do you know?
This trinket was given by the lad's poor dying mother to my dear wife just before she died. The lad's poor dying mother, not my darling wife. Mrs. Bumble has kept it all these years.
You say that when he left your workhouse, he went to an undertaker's?
Yes, Mr. Sowerberry purchased him for £5.
You mean to say you sold him like an animal?
Well, it was Mrs. Bumble who approved the sale.
Really? Then I will see to it that neither of you is employed in a situation of trust again. You may leave my house.
I certainly hope that this misunderstanding shan't deprive me of my parochial office.
Indeed it will, and you may think yourself well off besides.
Was Mrs. Bumble really? She would do it.
That is no excuse. You were present on the occasion when the boy was sold, and indeed are the poor guilty of the two in the eye of the law. The law supposes that your wife acts under your direction.
If that is what the law supposes, then the law is an ass. And if that is what the eye of the law sees, then the law is a bachelor. And the worst I could possibly wish it is for its eye to be opened by experience. By experience!
Brownlow, sir. There's a young person at the door. They are asking for you, and they say it's about Oliver.
Mrs. Baker, look at this miniature.
Yes?
You see who it is?
It's Miss Agnes.
It's my daughter Agnes. And I have every reason to suspect that Oliver was her child.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stay out there any longer. If I'd gone away like many would have done, you might have been sorry, and not without reason either.
Sorry if anyone's been rude to you. Can I help you in any way?
I don't know. Can she be trusted?
Yes. What?
Well, I was the girl that took Oliver back to old Fagan's the morning he left his house.
You?
Me, sir. And I wish now that I'd never been part of it. It's just, he mentioned you especially, and I thought that if I came to you...
Where's this place you speak of? Fagan's.
Oh, that I can't tell you.
Did you possibly know that Oliver's probably my grandchild?
I didn't know nothing. All I knew was me orders. I had to take him back or suffer for it. Oh, you don't believe me. I don't want your pity. I had to come. Even though there are those that would murder me if they knew I'd been here.
Mother? But where is Oliver? Where is this Fagan's?
I can't tell you. I just want you to know that Oliver is safe. I must go now.
But what can I do about all this? Why must you go? What is the reason you can't tell me where it is? And why do you have to return to those people? I can call the Bow Street runners in a moment. And if you tell them what you've just told me, they'll see you come to no harm.
Don't you understand? I want to go back. I must go back there. Now, how can I explain?
You see, back there is this man.
I just can't leave. You see, I love him. I can't tell you what it is to love somebody like that.
I understand.
My dear ladies, Do excuse me, but I'm anxious about Oliver. How can you help me?
Well, I can't tell you where he is, but I'll bring him to you. Not here, that's not safe. Can you promise that I won't be watched or followed?
Well, I promise you solemnly.
Then tonight, between 11 and the time the clock strikes 12, I will walk in London Bridge, and I will bring Oliver. He doesn't act as though he cares, but deep inside I know he cares, and that is why I'm tied right by his side, as long as it needs me. I know where I must be. I'll cling on steadfastly, but someone else needs me. As long as life is long, I'll love him right or wrong. But he's so big and strong, and someone else needs me. A child with no one to take his part. I'll take his part, Bill, but cross my heart. I won't betray your trust, though people say I must. I'll always stay true, just as long as Bill
Speaker, and he's having breakfast with the Vice President of the House of Commons!
Come, Oliver. We'll take you home now.
Can someone change? It's possible. Maybe it's strange, but possible. All my dearest companions and treasures, I've left them behind. I'll turn a new leaf over, and who knows what I may find.